Sorry, hold on. The House MD channel uploaded a new clip 48 minutes ago, okay? We're working my way through it, all right? Chill.
But my decision is final.
That's fine.
You're going to do a small victory lap on yet another one of your enemies, Mr. Bowflex, being completely obliviated and ostracized by the commentators. Yeah, wait, so what actually happened to him? Being a liar and a snake, he lied about the reason for going to a hospital as an excuse for his recent meltdown. Is there like a write-up about this somewhere? You see AJW taking shots at your takes on Twitter. AJW is disgraced. I don't care.
This guy was undecided, so was this guy, and they're both coming out for you.
I think I'm decided now.
Matters. So I took him to the debate watch party, and that just flipped like that. Yeah, I mean, they were apathetic, and that's, you know.
It's not about agreeing on every single issue. It's about that core belief. And I said, this whole idea that you can't agree that the election was fair, this whole idea that people should have personal freedoms, which is kind of like the politics are turning over. Yeah, nice meeting you all. Yeah, really grateful you take the time again. Yeah, thanks. Go get them. Talk to your friends. Some of them are just going to say, look, I'm not that into politics. Yeah. The answer to that is too damn bad. Politics is into you. So get engaged, go vote. Hey, thank you so much.
Wow. What if a video got released with him? A bunch of sorority. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, we got a KFC Crusader in our game.
Bro, I didn't even say a single word. And the mic is muted.
Hold on, I gotta speak in a language they understand.
Destiny, look up why YouTubes or YTS are afraid of Kamala. Sun warming equals skin cancer equals melanated future. 10,000 years of Edom equals done. Real rulers of Europe more. Okay. Oh, YTS equals whites. Gotcha. You see the fried chicken JD Vance clip. Are you so rhetorically effective? Do you think it's innate or something that you practiced? Probably a little bit of both, mainly the latter. What the fuck is this?
Range should be... I upgraded it. Range should be a couple galaxies at least.
What? You think I'm gonna crank call you?
For emergencies only, okay?
Well, yeah, if you're ever passing back through this galaxy, be sure to give a brother a shout.
This is retarded. Where, in the Marvel universe, do they ever talk about going to other galaxies? Or is it always in the same, like, Milky Way? I feel like there's like plenty of room in the Milky Way to do like everything you need. Do you really need to go to like a whole ass other galaxy? I need advice. Would you rather make $17.96 an hour working from home or $22 an hour doing delivery, both 40 hours a week? I'm a student right now doing classes online as well. For background context. Bro, that's a personal preference. How can I possibly answer that for you? What the fuck? You can't make people care about non-Earth stories in the MCU. You don't have to go to another galaxy to find other planets. My dude, the Milky Way is huge. What do you mean? Was it me or does no one seem to care about the second cutting-edge attempt? It feels like only MAGA talk about it. No, normies or centrists. Yeah, I don't think anybody cares anymore, my dude. The Dems explicitly called for Trump to be shot, and now 2 people have answered that call. Oh boy, an explicit call.
Having Trump not only have had the codes, but now having the classified information for Americans and being able to put that out and share it in his resort with anyone and everyone who comes through should be terrifying to all Americans, and he needs to be stopped. Having
Based. They heard the call. Yes, that's it. Correct. What am I looking at? If the sun was scaled down to the size of a white blood cell, then the Milky Way would be the size of the continental United States. Oh, maybe? I feel like the whole point of scaling down or up things is to make you get a sense of scale. I don't know how big a white blood cell is. I don't have like an intuitive feeling for that. Well, okay.
Many of our citizens are being radicalized to see conservatives and the unwoke as the enemy.
Donald Trump is an illusion.
Donald Trump is the greatest threat the world faces.
I think you need to go back and punch him in the face.
that he should be put under the jail.
As long as Donald Trump is in the White House, our nation is in danger.
There needs to be unrest in the streets.
Don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country. Maybe there will be.
President Trump is a serious threat to U.S. national security.
Have to stand up against it and fight them.
Allegedly told the Secret Service.
Man, I guess fight in these contexts definitely are words of violence then, huh? Or
He had driven from California to Las Vegas on June 16th to kill Trump.
Joe Biden becomes U.S. president, but how dangerous does Donald Trump remain?
What's going on in the Trump movement is terroristic. It's Mad Max.
This is the insurrectionist president.
How dangerous Trump will remain.
President Trump.
oh, fuck. Holy shit. They even have Bill Gates in here.
The con man.
This is a dangerous person and evil.
A man dressed to look like President Donald Trump gets stabbed to death on stage.
There's an extremist movement, the MAGA movement. He's a punk, he's a dog, he's a pig, a mutt, this fool, this bozo. It makes me so angry.
What else do you suggest?
Murder.
I will shoot Donald Trump Sr. and Barron Trump straight in the face.
If reelected, he will be a dictator.
And we cannot let that happen.
He literally said that. Trump literally said that. Why are people mad?
I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Trump is a threat to this nation.
You take on the intelligence community, they have 6 ways from Sunday of getting back at you.
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president? It's been a while. And maybe it's time.
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump.
Wow.
The bandage was just over his ear. It should have been over his mouth.
Don't lose Trump next time.
Fuck the dude. Yes, we did it. We made it.
The firefighter who was killed, meantime, in the shooting
That's all I
was
wanted.
laid to rest
Thank God.
today in Pennsylvania.
Fuck Trump. Fuck the people that support him. I just want you to know, okay? Just in case you're confused or it seems like I'm, you don't, whatever. If one of you were in the crowd and you're a conservative fan of mine and you absolutely get blown away, whatever the fuck, I'm making fun of you the next day on Twitter. Absolutely based and true. 100%.
You create a dynamic that has no better names than hate.
Oh, it's this guy. This guy actually, at some point in his life, was decently intelligent. He's one of the, I always mix their names up. Is it Eric Weinstein? Was the guy who was like the biologist who got completely like brain raped by progressives and is now completely fucking retarded? This guy is another one of those guys.
Craft. Everything in the media, from the politicians and
Oh,
the
it's Brett? Yeah, whatever.
entire messaging apparatus of the communist propaganda machine is saying that it's the people who won't get their vaccines, it's the people who are racist.
What do you think happened? Moisty thinks he's decently intelligent before. Isn't this? I think he was like a pure math. Like, didn't he have like a math master's degree or something? I thought he was like decently well studied in this area. We argued on stage, dude. Arguing about people who were saying that ESG was going to destroy the entire world economy with people that didn't know like the fucking basics of finance made me want to kill myself. Oh my God. Like, oh, was it a PhD? Oh, yeah, James Lindsay. Yeah. Ugh, what a horrible debate.
It's just the people who are transphobes that are keeping us from having a good society.
Do you remember this clip of Rob Noor being full of shit? Wait, was Rob Noor the original Alden's Number guy? Or Alden's Number guy?
This one coming in from Daniel D says, Rob, regarding your withdrawal from Afghanistan, do you believe that General Alden's plan could have reduced loss of life?
Yeah, it could have. But I will be honest, when it comes to the actual specifics, it doesn't. I love the apologism for.
Oh, the OG guy was a random kid. Okay.
Or Biden. Again, I remind you that my biggest criticism becomes to the propagandist and all of the regimes and all of the parties, including Republicans and Democrats.
Rob,
that
do you have a
lied to us.
response that isn't just repeating the same thing you've been saying?
Yeah, if you'd let me finish, maybe I'll get to it. So that's the biggest criticism I have with those institutions.
I blame you
those
for
institutions.
This is your
good?
fault,
Is this good? This is the answer y'all wanted?
No, Rob, we're fine.
Would you like me to finish my answer? So I remind you, that's the first organization I would blame. But I would say this.
Response.
Okay, so the answer is that the apologism for Biden says things like, well, we don't know what he could have done better. It is quite simple, and I don't know who exactly the generals would have been under Trump that had this plan, but it is quite simple that we shouldn't have let go of Bagram Air Base until we got our assets, including people and military assets and the prisoners that we didn't want to escape gone. That's common sense. Everyone understands it.
So the question was, what do you think General Alden's plan would have saved lives? I didn't hear a mention of the details of that plan and how it would have saved lives or not. So I asked when you were going to answer the question instead of ranting on the same thing you have been, and you said you would, and you didn't. So could you answer the question, please?
Sure. Why don't you explain to me exactly what General Alden's plan was? How many pages was this plan?
I don't know what his plan was.
Right, which is exactly why my answer was.
Stop with the memes. Some of us.
Which is exactly why I said I don't know what his specific details of his plan was, but it's quite simple that if we had a plan to leave Bagram Air Base, it would have been a disaster.
I'm not making claims about his plan was. If you didn't know the details, that's fine.
Next up. Okay.
Well, wait, technically this isn't really an Owen. He just says he doesn't know what it is, right? Technically. But unless I missed something. General Alden is like a made up thing for Vouch. Oh no, don't do this to me. He said at the start that it would help. Oh, did he? Oh, never mind then. Oh, 924.
931 still my highest last time. Okay, I feel like I fucked up on that one. I want to do a different one. Oops. Okay, well, who cares? I want to do one more where I don't feel like I fucked up. All right, whatever. 931's my best. Got it. All right.
We can beat 930. We can crush 931. That's not even a challenge anymore. We print 931s. Hold on. Jesus. And one more. Huh.
I'm going to
Today I learned that executive orders cannot be overturned by the legislature. Can you explain the Steelman reasoning for that? It seems crazy. An executive order should only be done for things that are within the power of the executive. The legislature can't overturn or restrict the power of the executive. No branch should be able to restrict the power of any of the other branches. They can check the power, but they can't restrict the power. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Teach you how to not DM minors. For the first example, we have two girls here. The first girl is Jessica. She's 8 years old and she loves her dog. The second girl is Sarah. She's 32 years old and she's a lawyer. Which of...
Well, not really. If they repeal the law authorizing the executive function, then they can, right? Yeah, but they're not restricting the power. The power of the executive is to enforce legislation. By repealing the law, you're not taking power from the executive. You're just taking you're just repealing the law. The executive still has the ability to execute the law. You've just changed the law. So like there's it's like a second order, I guess, like operation, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense.
Of these people should you pursue romantically? I'll give you a few moments. Take your time. Yup, Sarah is the correct option. Good job. Now that we know who to speak to, let's move on to...
How do I get my friends to remove the Trump wiener from their ears? I brought the facts pointing January 6th was an insurrection my friend, and he just said, if it ends bad, I'll admit you're right, based. Okay, wait, hold on. We're going back.
Today I'm going to teach you how to not DM minors. For the first example, we have two girls here. The first girl is Jessica. She's 8 years old and she loves her dog. The second girl is Sarah. She's 32 years old and she's a lawyer. Which of these people should you pursue romantically? I'll give you a few moments. Take your time. Yup, Sarah is the correct option. Good job. Now that we know who to speak
Well, you didn't even go into the reasoning why, but okay.
Let's move on to DMs. We have a DM here from a 13-year-old fan of yours that says, I love you. How should you respond? I love you so much. Come over my house. What's your favorite ice cream? Or please don't talk to me. Which option should you choose?
Positivity. I love you so much.
Do you have your answer? Alright, well that's wrong. The correct answer is none of these. Do not DM a minor at all. Just ignore them. The last test we have is a quick
ignore children.
Pressure so you don't forget. We have a bunch of numbers here. Which number is the absolute minimum age a woman should be before you try to have a romantic relationship with her? Which one is it? Okay, I'm getting rid of these ones. I shouldn't have even included those, to be honest. I can't believe you almost chose one of them. Jesus Christ. Yes, that's correct. 18 years old. Congratulations, you passed. Send this video to a convicted predator.
Wow.
Today I'm going to teach you how to...
From HSI executed search warrants at Combs' residences in Miami and Los Angeles. They also executed a warrant for Combs' electronic devices. During those searches, agents seized evidence of the crimes charged in this indictment. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether.
KY, stop going up.
Here are some of the items that we recovered during the searches.
I'm not about to see porn, right? Oh, okay.
More than 1,000 bottles altogether.
KY, stop going up.
Here are some of the items that we recovered during the searches. As you can see here, this is a drum magazine, large capacity, and it contains, I believe, 59 rounds. I mentioned as well we recovered 3 AR-15s. Special agents from HS.
Not the freak off recordings. Not the freak offs. Oh no.
Across the Atlantic in the North American country of the United States lies a fascinating and often misunderstood collective. From its north...
If Trump wins, do you think he'd push to prosecute people on his inflammatory rhetoric list for inciting violence? Think courts would go along? Who the fuck knows? Would he try? Maybe.
Eastern cities to its Midwestern towns to its expansive west, this courageous group of individuals are most notably known for their unwavering patriotism. Join us as we explore the fascinating world of the MAGA people. As we embarked on our journey, we were judicious in taking all necessary precautions. Our media had warned us that these were a vicious, radical, and even deplorable people. Contrary to what we had been told, we found the MAGA people to be warm, loving, and even rather cheeky at times. As we spent time with the MAGA people, we learned that their mantra, "Make America Great Again," is an optimistic belief that the United States will once again prosper by returning to its founding principles of a government by and for the people. Under these beliefs, the MAGA people strive to protect America's Constitution, freedom of its citizens, health of its people, and a yearning to restore the American dream that existed not so long ago. Notice their rather wholesome, familial demeanor. They often talk about their love of family, the importance of truth, and a desire for basic human rights. As they strive to uphold the peace and harmony throughout their communities, the MAGA people are insistent on protecting their borders. However, they are not inherently confrontational, as they advocate for ending the wars and military presence abroad. Further observations reveal that MAGA people come from all walks of life, including farmers and ranchers, family-owned businesses, entrepreneurs, health advocates, blue-collar workers, and military servicemen. And just recently, the MAGA people joined forces with another group, the Maha people. Together, the MAGA and Maha have started a movement to make America healthy again. As we departed back to our native land, we couldn't help but reflect on all that the MAGA people had taught us. Once perceived as a dangerous and barbaric group, we found ourselves feeling enlightened by the MAGA's moral, ethical, and honest ways of life. One could only hope that a similar movement would eventually emerge for us.
Jesus. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I roll over your tail? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Oh, my goodness. Oh, poor baby. I think I rolled over his tail. I'm sorry. I have a whole ass blanket out there, but he has to lay on my mouse pad. Honey, a blanket. There's such a comfy blanket up there. It's so comfy up there. Yeah, right up there. What if I could learn to use the mouse left-handed? Oh my god. Okay. I'd like to hear your opinion regarding the sabotage carried out by the Israelis on Hezbollah's radios, a blow that sent about 1,000 wounded in Lebanon to hospital today. Isn't it over, like 9, or I'm sorry, I just saw 950. Isn't it over 3,000 now? They've done this in the past. I think was it 2002? They killed one of the big bomb makers from Hamas using, it was a cell phone. I think he was on a call with his dad and they blew it up. If the, people are saying that these were hacks, but I would have to see the explosions, never mind. Because I was going to say with the with the cell phone bombs that they blew up before, those weren't hacks. They basically managed to pass off cell phones with bombs to these people. I don't know if they did that with these pagers or not, but
okay. But I have to question. We have to pursue this. They will not do it. They will not do it. There's a very real question. Is there some kind of Ukrainian involvement? Look, this guy.
He's
a grunt.
100% getting money.
He is an ideologue.
He is 100% getting money through other sources. I wonder how much of this fucking piece of shit's operation is funded with Russian money. I'm so curious now. How can the Tenet thing not even give you pause? Like, not even make you think for 1 second? Like, am I actually just doing the work of an enemy country right now? Like, the fact that he said that he didn't even know makes it even worse, you know, to some extent. Like, at the very least, if you know, then at least you're doing propaganda willingly. But like, if you're not even aware of it, that you just happen to be doing propaganda that the foreign government thinks it's worth paying $5 million a year for, like, naturally, you wouldn't think for 2 seconds that might give you pause for reconsideration. But can you talk about the ABC whistleblower? Yeah, that looked fake as fuck. If you're talking about the affidavit from the anonymous, don't. He's biting me. He's biting me. He's biting me. He's biting me. But I'm stronger than him. I'm stronger than him. I'm stronger. I can take it. I can take it. I can take it. Give me this back. Now I'm coming back in. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, ow.
Logical wingnut. He's the suspect in this case. Okay, I want to make sure that's clear. Everybody's reporting his picture, his name, and I want to make sure it's clear. These are allegations, and he's a suspect. Maybe it was somebody else, who knows? Should this be the man, then I think it is completely reasonable to investigate Ukrainian direction.
Do you consider the recent event in Lebanon a terrorist attack, at least in nature? The conventional definition of a terror attack is usually when you're trying to attack a civilian population enough to get the opinion to change for some political reason. It's pretty broad, like what a terrorist attack can be. But like, so is Israel's attack against Hezbollah a terrorist attack? Well, I mean, you could say that they're not, they weren't against civilians, they were against Hezbollah. So would that make it a terrorist attack? Then you could say, well, no. But then you could also say, well, hold on. Are all attacks against like soldiers never terrorist attacks then? What if you blow up a barracks? You toss a grenade inside of a barracks and they're not like even at war. It's just like a training camp, right? Would that be a terrorist attack if it's against soldiers? I'm not sure. I don't actually know. And then you can also say, well, are Hezbollah and Israel ever at like peacetime with each other? Who knows? I don't know. All you should know, don't signal the peace go alarm. Terrorism or terrorist are, these are very like political, like opinion or perspective terms. They don't really have like a rigid definition at all. So it's hard. It's like whether or not something is a terrorist attack or not is kind of like up for interpretation. And it's, at the end of the day, it's not very important either. So.
Ukrainian interest, direction, or involvement. Anybody who says otherwise is lying for political purposes.
Wait, what?
I think it is completely reasonable to investigate Ukrainian direction, Ukrainian interest, direction, or involvement. Anybody who says otherwise is lying for political purposes. This man's motivations are clear. Now, again, maybe completely independent. He may be thinking he's got to go do it. He's going to go do all these things entirely on his own. However, I think it is fair to say there are questions about where he gets the resources for these weapons.
Wait, what all did he have? I thought he just had a single, was it an AK-47?
Where he gets the resources for body armor. How he knew.
How much does a Kevlar vest cost? I'm totally pulling this out of my ass, but my guess would be less than $150, no? How much for Kevlar body armor? Maybe it's like way more expensive. Worse, it was an SKS. I bet you could get some cheap. I bet you could get a cheap vest for $150. Sure, there are more expensive ones. I see that here, but well, entry level vests offering basic protection can start at $300. Okay.
knew where Donald Trump was going to be. It's been reported that this...
How did he know where he was going to be? Wait, wasn't he on one of his golf courses?
However, I think it is fair to say there are questions about where he gets the resources for these weapons, where he gets the resources for body armor, how he knew where Donald Trump was going to be. It's been reported that this golf game was a last-minute decision. Doesn't matter either way. It doesn't matter because not like, I don't know that Donald Trump publishes his golf schedule well in advance, but more people might know. The question then becomes, if Donald Trump decided to play golf at the last minute and choosing this location in West Palm Beach, someone in the immediate tipped off this guy. Who and why?
Is it inherently bad if a foreign country is funding someone? What if Trump wins, shuts down U.S. media, and CNN gets funding from a country that's not our ally? By your definition, CNN would be bad? It's the question is... Hold on. I'm trying to see how charitable I want to be in the reading of your question right now. It's inherently bad if there's no disclosure, okay? SKS is our... is an SKS a bolt action or is it semi-automatic? It's another Daisy rifle. I don't remember if it was a bolt action or not.
It's scary stuff, my friends. It's very scary stuff. Now, Andy No has a lot more information breaking down who this guy is.
Another Russian asset, Andy No. How did this fucking retard have his gun barrel sticking out of the bush? Is he like a... You ever see like a cat hide around the corner? And its like tail is out and they... I don't know if cats are aware that their tails like occupy time and space. Honey, do you know that? Honey, look at me. Look at me, motherfucker. Honey. Honey, are you serious right now? Hey. Are you... Okay, well, fuck you. Do you have any advice speaking to family members who have gone deep into conspiracy theories, dabbling with extremism? No, my dude. My parents are Trumpers. What do you want me to say, my dude? I can't even convince my own mom and dad. And I do this shit for work.
Was that a huge amount of people have been unbanned, but the second amount of it is that there are an enormous amount of bots on the platform, which are China's users, and China's logged in users. Elon has not been transparent whatsoever about the number of bots on the platform. We have just finished an audit with a security firm. I kind of have to be careful about what I say here. And that audit was trying to determine fraudulent clicks across multiple social media platforms, i.e. like how many of the actual clicks on ads are real and how many are not. We were doing this audit because we want to get better value for our brands, and we don't want them to pay for fake stuff. So it was not us that collected this data, it was a third-party security firm. However, we saw that, and this is pretty reliable, that there was over 60% of Twitter having bot clicks, allegedly. So that to us basically guaranteed that. So that's to say that like if 6 out of 10 people.
Why would bots click on ads? Really?
People that are posting or commenting or doing anything are at least in some way associated with, or they are a bot account. So that would easily explain this increase in users. And that alone is enough for me to basically never advertise on the platform until that's under control. Elon's done nothing to acknowledge bots. He's shown no data that I know of on the reduction of bots on the platform.
He can't. Yeah, he can never acknowledge that, right?
And look, so yeah, do I agree with what Laura Loomer said about Kamala Harris? No, I don't. I also don't think that this is actually an issue of national import. Is Laura Loomer running for president? No. Kamala Harris is running for president. And whether you're eating curry at your dinner table or fried chicken, things have gotten more expensive thanks to her policies. Let's talk about the person running for president of the United States, not a social media personality who supports Donald Trump. Senator. And look, so yeah, do I agree with what Laura Loomer said about Kamala Harris?
Whether you're eating curry or, you know, watermelon and fried chicken, or, KFC, collard greens, every day is a struggle, not to say it. I'm unsure if I understand this. Would an ad agency like his judge the value of the campaign by conversion and not by clicks? Typically, if you command... Hello, baby. If you have a large audience or a large following, you want to sell based on impressions and not on conversions, because fuck conversions. The idea is it's up to the advertisers to actually sell product. If you can put things in front of people and you can get them to click it and then convert that to a sale, then that's up to the advertiser. But you don't want to pay per sale, or that's for the poors or that's for the less populars. When you're a big duder, you just charge for impressions. Yeah. Oh yeah, he likes that. You like that, don't you? What are you doing? Don't touch my keyboard. What? Stop. Don't leave that up there. Stop. Stop. That's my stuff. Whenever he's mad, he just starts like tearing shit off the desks. He starts knocking everything down. He doesn't even enjoy doing it. He literally just does it to fuck with you. Like if you leave the room, he'll stop knocking shit off the whatever, and then he'll just go to your room. Hassan is blaming you for LSF? What did I do?
Gating in the toxicity, but ultimately I do wish that there was a place that that we could, go, and wish that there was a place that we can go to,
Wish that there was a place.
Y'all got baited by Reddit.
Bro, you neglect. There is no place.
Wukong today yet?
There's no place for Hassan to go to because Hassan doesn't give a fuck about his community. Hassan just wants to clout farm. Bro, Hassan, if you're a Hassan fan, okay, not like Hassan views you as like a disgusting fucking loser that's just there to be milked for fucking cash. Okay, that's the only thing he views you as. You're just a stepping stone for him to talk to bigger celebrities. You're just a plebeian that he's supposed to leverage to be able to play Among Us with AOC. That's why he has no fucking community. Even his fucking subreddit mod, his sub is down to like one fucking mod, and even he was complaining about this the other day, and it was like a decently at least subscribe to subreddit, but like Hassan doesn't do fuck all. So like I am a very part-time mod and I'm the only one left. I'm not making decisions on this bullshit. People don't want to mod for a sub that Hassan trashes. He had a loyal mod on here for 5 fucking years and he cleaned up the place diligently and tried to make it a place Hassan did not hate, and nothing is ever mentioned other than how horrible Reddit is. So he finally left, and now all you can have, and now you all can have the sub. I'm not taking it on. I have other projects going, other subs that I think make more of a difference than this one in helping to turn the tides of the opinions of the average human when it comes to Palestine or other fascist bullshit. So now it's an anarchist sub. You all can vote for what you want to see. I will take down blatant content policy violations to keep the sub. Yeah, but like you had a sub, like, but you hate. He doesn't do anything with any of his fucking communities ever. Like he just hates all of it. All he does, even with his own Discord, all he does is he uses his Discord to go on an event and cry and bitch and moan about if he's not feeling like famous enough for a particular day or somebody says something mean about him on the internet. Like this is the only community participation he has. But the reason why, though, should be obvious. It's not enough for Hassan to have like his own subreddit. He doesn't want his own subreddit. He wants more fame and more attention. So it doesn't matter if he has his own sub. He doesn't give a fuck about it. He wants LSF. He wants this entire sub. It's not enough to have his own community. He wants to be in other communities and for all those people to love him. And he's everybody to love him in all the communities. The biggest thing ever. Like, yeah, it's imagine like crying and bitching and moaning about LSF when you neglect the fuck out of your own community. Like, Jesus. Oh my god. Jesus. What is happening? I don't even know what is this streamer? Oh. I don't know why I said oh like I know who this is. I still don't know. Oh no, wait, this was the one with the who spoke into her microphone. Oh fuck! Please say it was. Otherwise, I just mixed up two Asian women. It was her. Yes. Thank God. Asian? Wait, is she not Asian? She's black?
What the fuck?
Hold on, we're gonna watch an ad right now.
You could do, because you could do anything.
People talking on LSF about S-Fan defending Stay Safe TV from you calling him out a few years ago. What did I even call? I don't even know who the fuck that is. Who's Stay Safe TV? What did I call him out for?
Pretty cool stuff, I bet.
Oh yeah, true. Also, didn't Hassan tell multiple times for his fans to stop using LSF, and he tried to get banned from LSF like over and over and over again? Why is he crying about LSF turning against him now? Hassan rediscovering in real time why I was so reluctant to like hardcore enforce the super blacklists, because once you totally nuke your connection to a person and everybody around them, you lose completely your ability to engage with that entire group of people. You lose hold of them a lot. That's why Brexit was just a stupid idea. Okay, she's less Asian presenting in this clip.
Cool.
Let's go. I got news.
At Destiny, racist Discord logs, you talked to him. He claimed they were faked by Alex Sensual, a WoW guy who is crazy. You believed him and moved on. I don't remember this at all.
For you, pal. And then I tell him, and he just goes, what?
Wait a second. Hold on. Wait. You gotta give me this one. You gotta give me this one. Hold on. I'm just kidding.
What?
Yeah, like I was in complete shock, man. Like I said, because even though it was 10 years ago, it's just like, man, like I feel bad for that kid. Like he was having a good day at work, probably had a...
No, hold on. Wait, now I'm changing my mind again. Wait, why is she so Asian coded? Did somebody say, is her mom like 150% Asian?
I got news for you, pal. And then I tell...
You missed your chance to say he looks like Diddy? I have no idea what P. Diddy even looks like. I'm going to be honest. He absolutely does not look like Diddy.
Tell him, and he just goes, what?
Yeah, like I was in complete shock, man. Like I said, because even though it was 10 years ago, it's just like, man, like I feel bad for that kid. Like he was having a good day at work, probably had made an A.
And then there's 50%. Why? Oh, whoa. Sorry. And then there's 50%. Why? Oh, whoa. Sorry.
Okay.
Today is National Voter Registration Day, and we are asking you to please join us in going to iwillvote.com to check your status and vote early like we do.
We are voting for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz because they are fighting to protect our reproductive...
Wait. Okay. Why would you... Not with him. Don't say R. Not like that, Billie. Not like that. Fuck, that just mind fucked me. I just forgot what I was going to say. Fuck.
Today is National Voter Registration Day, and we are asking you to please join us in going to iwillvote.com to check your status and vote early like we do.
Oh, if you vote early, but then somebody kills you, does your vote get removed? Does it not count anymore?
We are voting for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz because they are fighting to protect our reproductive freedom, our planet, and our democracy.
We can't let extremists control our lives, our freedoms, and our future. The only way to stop them and the dangerous Project 2025 agenda is to vote and elect Kamala Harris.
Vote like your life depends on it, because it does.
Go to iwillvote.com and
I have so many questions about conjoined twins. Do they get 2 votes or do they get 1 vote? I think Phineas was your fan. Phineas? He followed me on TikTok. I don't know what that means. How do conjoined twins do consent? Like if one wants to fuck a guy and one doesn't, is that like rape or half rape? I have so many questions. Hold on. Can conjoined twins hear each other's, oh my God, thoughts?
In a scenic corner of British Columbia, Canada, in an unexceptional suburban park,
Come on over here.
I meet 2 extraordinary little girls.
Dude, I would get so fucking paranoid that like they would come undone like a wishbone. Oh my God, like if one of them fell over. Holy shit.
High fives! Yay!
Tatiana and Krista are conjoined twins, a most unlikely result of life's genetic lottery.
Over here!
Oh my God, I wouldn't be able to do it. I would be so scared.
They've got energy and curiosity to burn, but they've also got the scientific world enthralled by their incredible brains.
It's like it's almost like being a hybrid.
A hybrid?
Being a hybrid? What?
They're hybrid pretty much. Like they can do things that nobody else can do.
Talk about teamwork.
You can never be taken by surprise. Maybe these are like the ultimate future super soldiers.
Yeah.
It's the definition of it, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh my God, can you imagine? Oh, they have 2 totally different digestive tracts. Like one could get fat and one couldn't, right?
When you first see Tatiana...
Oh, you could have shift sleeping. One could be asleep and the other could be awake.
Krista, it's hard not to be confronted by how they look. And given the risks and challenges that face all conjoined twins, you can understand any parent deciding to not proceed with the pregnancy. But Felicia Hogan never had any doubts.
Both of them would be fat? Wait, why? Hold on. Are these people even conjoined at the brain, or are their like skulls just fused? Because if so, we're getting scammed here.
No matter what you look like, you're still a human being. So it doesn't matter if you're conjoined, if you have an awful disease, or don't look like everybody else, you are still human. And that's all that really matters.
Did you ever contemplate that terrible thought that...
At your most conservative, would you have kept the kids? Yeah, I think so. I don't think when I was pro-life, I don't think you could make exceptions for like Down syndrome or whatever.
It wasn't fair to bring the girls into the world?
No, I think if anybody else would have had these girls, they probably wouldn't even be here right now.
Well, they chose the right mum, I think.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you think if you hired these girls to work for you, would you have to pay 2 wages or 1? Holy shit, middle management hates this one trick. Or no, I guess they'd love this one trick.
I think so too. I feel very lucky.
You're going shopping?
Each twin...
Holy shit, how fucked is you? Do I get to ride in the car today or do I have to hang out the window? Oh my God.
is very much her own person.
Who's been the bossy one now? You are, aren't you?
Krista in the blue dress is bolshy. Tatiana in pink is more gentle. Different personalities, but with an incredible mental connection.
You good? You good? You sure?
2 separate brains that can behave as one.
They can sit there and not say anything to each other, and all of a sudden, one will pop up and grab something to eat for the other one. Like, there's no words being spoken between the two of them at all, and they know exactly what the other one.
Why you pro-choice if you believe life begins at conception? I imagine it's simply that you don't want the government involved. No, I just don't think. I think that the moral consideration that we give to people comes from the protecting the conscious experience that people are having. And before you've even had that, I don't think there's anything like to speak of to protect.
One wants.
Tickle one.
Yeah, and the other one laughs. Yeah, you can pinch one, and the other one will cry with her. She's feeling it.
So they know each other's thoughts.
Yeah, their brain stems are connected with a piece of tissue, and we believe that they can see and hear each other's thoughts through that.
The brain stem. Brain stem is generally, I would say generally it's communicating, like that's very, very, very basic stuff, right? Like survival stuff. But I mean, in a case like this, I don't know. I think the brain is also pretty malleable in that different parts of the brain can grow and learn to do other things. Like apparently your brain, in some ways it's like the worst type of injury, but in other ways your brain is relatively plastic. As long as, I think if the center gets cut, then you're really fucked. But as long as it doesn't, like things can take over for other parts.
That connection, which is kind of awesome.
It's incredibly awesome.
It's very awesome.
Awesome, and such a world first.
And then that side is connected.
That neuroscientists like Dr. Todd Feinberg have gone from being initially skeptical.
One of the conjoined twin girls that are famous and are married. Yeah, the two. There's two that are really popular. Or the two that are very popular. Yeah, but it would be two. Sorry. Imagine how femme-celled out you would be. Holy shit.
Scientists like Dr. Todd Feinberg have gone from being initially skeptical to being simply astonished.
My first reaction was, oh my God.
I don't know if this was the case, but I heard of conjoined twins where one of them could close their eyes and see colors that the other one was seeing. That's pretty crazy.
I just can't believe that this is real.
I mean, it is extraordinary, isn't it?
It's quite amazing.
I bet the Trump shooter watches Destiny. All the social media posts about Ukraine sound like Destiny talking points. Listen, I will tell my audience, I don't think you guys should be involved in any violent actions like that whatsoever. But if you are, 12 hours in a bush with an AK-47 and ceramic plates, my dude, you better be wearing a Hasanabi shirt, all right, if you're going to do some fucking retarded shit like that, all right? God damn.
Amazing. I mean, some of the things sound so unusual that you just almost can't believe they're really happening.
From the first prenatal scan, it was clear that the Hogan twins were unique.
What were with the plates? I don't know. Somebody in chat said he just had like ceramic floor tiles or something. I don't know if all ceramic works to stop bullets or if it has to be like special ceramic. I have no idea.
Here you can see each of their two heads, in medical terms known as craniopagus cojoined twins. What are the chances?
It's actually fine to split the corpus callosum. It's a treatment for severe epilepsy. I thought if you do that, communication between the two hemispheres of your brain is impossible, no? Or is that a different part of it? I don't know why we're Googling random brain shit today. Like I'm going to understand this in a 2-minute read. It's a primary commissural region of the brain consisting of white matter tracts that connect the left and right cerebral hemispheres. You basing this off that one House episode? No, I don't trust any. I love House because it's the best TV show ever, but I don't trust anything medical ever that comes from that TV show. The left and right hemispheres don't need to talk. You can survive with them independent. Oh, okay. Ceramics is a whole genre of materials, and there are many different kinds. Armor plate ceramics are very different. Oh. Okay. No more conjoined twins today.